If life has knocked you down and you're feeling like you can't get back up, don't worry. You've got this. And it is not just because you restrong or because you have people who love you and want to help you. It's because you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and you have within you a source of resilience that is greater than any challenge you could ever face. These are the times when the dark night of the soul can either break us or make us, revealing the true depth of our resilience. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the depths of the soul and the mysteries of the universe. You see, the dark night of the soul is not merely a state of despair. This process is akin to a spiritual detox, a purging of all that is inauthentic, leaving us raw, vulnerable, and honest. But a crucible of the spirit, a testing ground where our resilience is forged and strengthened. Rather, it is the capacity to embrace the darkness, to confront our demons, and to emerge from the abyss transformed. It is in the crucible of the dark night of the soul that we learn the true meaning of resilience. Just as a seasoned sailor navigates the stormy seas with a trusty compass, you too can chart your course through the turbulent waters of despair and emerge stronger on the other side. It's a journey through the abyss that confronts us with our deepest fears and insecurities, forcing us to confront the shadows within ourselves. Surrender to the journey, knowing that even in the darkest depths, there is a purpose. This is where your faith, trust, and hope in a greater power or in yourself come into play. It's crucial to acknowledge and accept the pain, grief, or disillusionment that brought you to this point. Only when we shine the light of awareness on our darkness can we begin to heal. Today we dive into the powerful concept of the dark night of the soul and how it can teach us about resilience. What does the dark night of the soul teach us about resilience? You may be battling negative thoughts, limiting beliefs, and old habits that keep you feeling stuck. Some may encounter challenging situations that test their faith and push them to grow, while others may find moments of stillness and solitude that allow them to connect with their inner wisdom. These could be mentors, teachers, friends, or even strangers whose paths cross with yours at just the right moment. There will be times when you feel like you remaking progress, and other times when you feel like you retaking steps backward. Embrace these twists and turns as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge you overcome and every lesson you learn brings you closer to your true self. Each encounter has the potential to offer new insights and perspectives that help you expand your understanding of yourself and the world around you. But as you continue on this journey, you start to see glimmers of light breaking through the darkness. The turmoil and uncertainty of the previous stages give way to a calm and steady resolve. You have a clear understanding of your strengths, passions, and values, which guides you towards actions that align with your true essence. You see the world and its challenges in a different light. What once seemed overwhelming now appears manageable, and you approach problems with a sense of confidence and resourcefulness. This newfound clarity allows you to pursue your goals with a focused determination that was previously absent. You feel grounded in your own truth and no longer feel the need to conform to the expectations of others. You begin to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace new possibilities with an open heart and mind. In the tapestry of life, there are moments when the threads of our existence seem to unravel, leaving us grappling with feelings of despair and questioning our strength to endure. You are exactly where you need to be on your spiritual awakening journey. Some may find themselves retracing their steps or facing new challenges that threaten to pull them back into the darkness. Yet with each attempt, one becomes more resilient and better equipped to navigate the complexities of the soul's journey. It's a gradual process that fills you with a sense of renewal, clarity, and strength. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a glimmer of hope waiting to be discovered. By embracing the lessons learned and the growth opportunities presented during this transformative experience, one can emerge renewed, enlightened, and ready to embrace the journey ahead with newfound wisdom and serenity. When faced with immense challenges, many of us find ourselves at a breaking point. You realize that the challenges you faced and the pain you endured were not in vain. Instead, they were necessary steps on your path to transformation. With each step you take towards healing, you are building resilience that will serve you for the rest of your life. These practices serve as anchors in the storm, grounding you and reminding you of your connection to something greater. It is in these dark moments that the teachings of the dark night of the soul become profoundly relevant. It's a wild adventure that takes you through a range of emotions and experiences. Sharing your experiences and connecting with others who understand can be incredibly healing. This concept, often associated with the renowned mystic Saint John of the Cross, describes a period of intense spiritual transformation marked by deep anguish and a profound sense of emptiness. But what does this have to do with resilience? Everything. By surrendering to the stripping away of our ego, we open ourselves up to a deeper, more authentic way of being. We discover a strength that stems not from the illusion of our former selves, but from the depths of our true essence. As we navigate this treacherous terrain, we are stripped bare of our ego, our false self-perceptions, and the superficial attachments that once defined us. But here's the paradox. This very rawness is the birthplace of resilience. Resilience, therefore, is not the absence of pain or suffering. Navigating the abyss, your guide to the dark night and the coming dawn, embarking on a journey through the dark night of the soul can be a daunting prospect, but you don't have to face it alone. The first step in this transformative process is acknowledgement. As the great poet Rumi once said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you. Next, embrace the uncertainty. Let go of the need to control or understand everything. Cultivate a daily practice that nourishes your soul." This could be meditation, prayer, journaling, or simply spending time in nature. Finally, reach out for support. Don't hesitate to seek guidance from therapists, spiritual mentors, or support groups. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There's always light after the darkness. From darkness to light, embrace your spiritual awakening journey. Your spiritual awakening journey is like a roller coaster ride full of ups and downs, twists and turns. At first, you might feel like you're stuck in a dark tunnel with no light at the end. It is important to remember that this process is unique to each individual, and there is no right or wrong way to experience it. Throughout your journey, you'll likely encounter a variety of characters that can guide and support you along the way. It's also essential to recognize that your spiritual awakening journey is not a linear path. As you continue on this exciting adventure, remember to stay open-minded, embrace the unknown, and trust in the process. The transformative power of the dark night of the soul, emerging renewed, emerging from the dark. Night of the soul is like stepping into the sunlight after a long period of darkness. As you begin to see the light, you may feel a surge of gratitude for the journey you've been through. During this phase, you may also experience a deep sense of inner peace. Furthermore, emerging from the dark night of the soul brings with it a renewed sense of purpose. Moreover, this transformative experience often leads to a profound shift in perspective. However, it's essential to remember that emerging from the dark night of the soul is not a guarantee. In conclusion, emerging from the dark night of the soul is a remarkable testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit.